For Pro Football Weekly's draft coverage, we talk to GMs, scouts, evaluators from around the league. We bring it to you in our draft audibles. Nolan, first up, we're talking about Lamar Miller, the running back from Miami. As one evaluator told Pro Football Weekly, if you watch Miller, you might think he's a cake eater. He'll turn his shoulder on contact and tiptoe through some holes, but he's played hurt. And he wouldn't mess with him early, but still sees Miller as a good player. Where do you see Miller fitting in?
Well, he did play through injury all season. You could see him wearing a shoulder brace. He didn't practice a whole lot. I think durability is the biggest concern that teams are going to have. If he checks out medically, he can get looks in the late second round. I think he grades out as more of a true third rounder.
We talked to another evaluator about Connecticut defensive tackle Kendall Reyes. This evaluator said he was disappointed with Reyes. He didn't, his run support wasn't that good. He didn't finish. He thought he played lazy. And he kept looking for more and didn't see it. How high do you think Reyes can end up in the draft?
He's got great size, he's very athletic, and he's versatile. He can play inside or outside. I've heard grades from the first to the third round. I think he'll fit somewhere in the second, probably middle of the second.
We know there's a lot of quarterbacks in this draft, especially towards the top. We've heard about Andrew Luck and guys like that all year long. But a senior, Ryan Tannehill, the quarterback from Texas A&M, one evaluator told Pro Football Weekly that he wished Tannehill would have finished more games. He thought he had a shot to be better than Christian Ponder was. He said he still likes him better than Landry Jones and Brandon Weeden. Where do you see Tannehill fitting in, in the tier of quarterbacks in the first round?
Well, the draft's going to start off with three at the very top. You got Andrew Luck, you got Matt Barkley, and Robert Griffin. From there, I think there's another tier, and it starts with Landry Jones and Ryan Tannehill. Whether they get into the back of the first or early second, I think they're going to be off in the top 50 picks. Tannehill suffered through a disappointing senior season in large part because, his coach didn't do the greatest job. Mike Sherman, they collapsed down the stretch. His running back, Christian Michael, got hurt. Even Jeff Fuller, the receiver, had a very disappointing season, had very inconsistent hands. So he had a lot of things that weren't working for him, and you put him on a pro team, I think he could be a solid pro.
It seems like we see it every year. The quarterbacks kind of rise up. We didn't expect Christian Ponder to go as high as he did. Maybe Jake Locker, the same thing. We'll see if it also happens with Ryan Tannehill. For the best scouting information around, check us out at ProFootballWeekly.com.